No, it's all right. Hey, I'm in the area putting a story together. Just want to let y'all know that I'll be out in the parking lot filming a little bit in the cars and around the parking lot where I'm allowed to get into. And I just want to let y'all know that I'll be out there.
Who are you with?
I'm with myself. There's no one else with me. I work for myself. I just want to let y'all know that I will be out in the parking lot. I just didn't want nobody to see me on the camera and kind of freak out about it. Just want to let y'all know that I'll be out in the parking lot. Just getting information together on certain cars out here and certain police in the area. That's all. All right, thanks. Putting the article together. Out in the area. Article together of these cars out here. I was inside City Hall. She said she let the mayor get back with me, but I just left and came over to the police department. Spoke to the lady out front and told her I'd be out here just taking a few photos of the license plates, the tags, the inside of the cars, just trying to see the upkeep of them.
Do you have any identification on
I do not.
Okay.
All right, guys, this is where everything begins. Calm, controlled, and completely transparent. The filmer walks up, clearly stating his purpose. No hiding, no deception. He's out here gathering information, documenting vehicles, observing a public space, something completely legal. He even gives a heads up, trying to avoid confusion, trying to prevent exactly what's about to unfold. But here's the reality. Transparency doesn't always stop suspicion. The moment cameras come out, tension follows. He explains he's working independently, building a story, doing what journalists and citizens alike are allowed to do. No threats, no aggression, just documentation. And yet you can already feel it, that shift in energy, that moment where curiosity from officials starts turning into something else, something defensive. Because when authority sees a camera, it doesn't always see freedom. Sometimes it sees exposure.
I don't know who you are when you're out here casing the place. I don't know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just filming. That's all.
Okay, but you say that, but I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
Okay, why are you out here filming police cars and looking at police cars and tags and stuff?
Just for general public knowledge. That's all.
Okay, I need to see some kind of identification.
I don't have any on me.
Kind of identification.
I don't have any on me. Can I have your name?
Yeah, you can step right over here in my car. I'll give you my name and I'll get you.
Well, who are you?
I'm Sergeant Peavy.
You're Sergeant. Is there an officer above you?
Huh?
Is there an officer above you?
The chief of police.
Chief of police. Okay.
You want to talk to him too?
You might want to go get him.
Okay.
Because you're above your jurisdiction out here, partner.
No, sir, I'm not.
I can show you that. I can tell you.
Don't walk off.
Well,
No, sir.
first off, I'm free to walk where.
Reasonable suspicion
Of what
right now,
crime?
which is why I have
Of what
to
crime?
stop.
Of what
Okay,
crime?
and I'm gonna gain
Suspicion of what
I'm gonna get
crime?
your
You're
information.
avoiding that question because you know you done dug yourself in the hole.
Reasonable suspicion.
Of what
It is
crime?
not normal for somebody.
Are
to
you a
walk
law
into
enforcement or a
Are you
normal
gonna talk over
enforcement?
me? Would you like me to explain it
What,
to you?
no, see, you're digging yourself in the
Would you
hole
like
now.
me to explain
It's
it
not
to you?
normal. So you're telling me that every law that's written in the U.S. has to be normal in order to be a.
No, sir.
Okay, then you
I'm
just
telling
answered
you
your
this
own
is
question.
Reasonable suspicion.
Of what
and I'm
crime?
going to identify
Of what
it.
crime? There's no crime here. You just don't like my camera.
Would you like me to explain?
I
it
don't
to you?
want to like anything.
If
I
you'll
just.
stop talking. I'll explain.
You're
it
right.
to
I'm
you.
gonna stop talking because I'm
You've
keeping what
asked
I'm
me.
doing.
No, you're not going
You
anywhere
can,
right now.
you cannot
Not
restrict
until I
my.
identify
You
you.
can't restrict my movement in this public area. You can't do
Absolutely,
it. No,
I can
you.
at the moment.
You cannot.
Now things start heating up fast. The questions begin, but not the right ones. Instead of identifying a crime, the focus shifts to control. Why are you filming? Who are you? Show ID. And this is where the line gets dangerously blurred. The filmer stays composed, keeps it simple, public space, public information, no laws broken. But the officer, he's not operating on law, he's operating on feeling. It's not normal, he says, and that right there is the problem. Not normal does not equal illegal. That's not how the Constitution works. The filmer pushes back, calmly but firmly, asking the only question that matters. What crime? And notice what happens. No clear answer, just pressure. So the demand for identification without reasonable suspicion. This is where a simple interaction turns into a constitutional test, and the officer's already losing ground.
Okay.
Detained until I find out.
Detained for what crime? Tell me that. And after you answer that
Until I
question,
find out what you're
after
doing.
you answer that question, tell me and tell my attorney what crime you're detaining me for.
Well,
Let me
your
hear.
attorney got nothing to do with
No,
it.
no, no.
That's between you and your
He
attorney.
has
I
it.
don't
No, no,
know
no.
that.
Between you and my attorney. You're gonna cost
I
this
need to
department a
know
lot of
why
money.
you're out here
I don't have to
filming
tell
police
you a
vehicles.
damn thing.
Huh?
Are you the chief? How you doing out here, brother? Can I talk to you, sir? Because this officer here is irrational. I'm David. Nice to meet you, brother. Yes, you are arrested. I'm David. Nice to meet you. I'm doing a little filming out here in the parking lot. Not only has he threatened to detain me, and his suspicion is it's not normal. My question to him was, is it normal or is it illegal? He said it's not normal. I said, sir, I've broken no law. I'm filming. I'll be on my way. He told me I was detained.
What I want you to do is I would like for you to at least look at that yellow sign that's on the building over there.
Did I
see what it says? Authorized personnel only.
In this parking lot or down there?
It's this whole section because
so why isn't
they drive through here?
So why isn't their sign there?
Hurricane Michael, actually. We haven't had a chance to put all the signs up.
So until that sign is put up, there's no sign here for you to abide by.
The other question that we had, there was a concern actually that prompted us to actually talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Out here in the public, there is no expectation of privacy. We all understand.
Can you tell him that there, please?
He understands that as well.
I would like for you to tell him that on camera,
What I want you to understand is that when we as law enforcement officers get calls from the general public, all right, it is our job to go out and find out.
This is the breaking point where authority is tested in real time. The officer attempts to detain, but can't justify it. The filmer doesn't panic, doesn't escalate, he stands his ground. What crime? He repeats, over and over. And that question, it's lethal to bad policing, because without an answer, everything falls apart. Movement is being restricted, rights are being challenged, and yet there's still no crime. This is pure overreach, ego stepping in where law should be. Then the supervisor arrives, and you'd expect things to reset. Professionalism, clarity, accountability. But instead, it turns into something else entirely. A conversation full of deflection. The law is acknowledged but not enforced. And right here, you realize something important. The problem isn't just one officer, it's deeper than that.
You know, if a person's carrying a television at 10 o'clock at night down the street, that's not normal behavior.
But is it illegal?
Okay. So that gives us the right to at least talk to the individual to determine if they are committing a crime or have committed a crime.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
So after he talked to me, can I talk, please? Because you've said more than enough to answer all his questions.
Okay.
You said that y'all are obligated to come talk to find out there's a crime being committed, correct? So with that being said, let's go back to you. Is there a crime being committed? No, but I want to talk to you. I want to talk to him first. Is there a crime being committed right now?
I don't know yet.
You don't know that.
I'm trying to determine.
Right. So what crime do you see? There's a camera. There's a man in a parking lot. Where's the crime? You won't answer that because you don't put your foot in your mouth, you idiot.
We received a call in regards to you videotaping.
Yes, sir.
In a building.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the question is, and the concern is that was an individual casing this place for a potential robbery? Okay. So that is how the call came out.
You're joking, right?
No, I am not joking at all.
Those sweet ladies.
You have to understand, what is today's date?
Those sweet ladies.
September the 12th.
The day after 9/11. And my heart goes out to every family that lost a loved one.
So some of these individuals are still edgy.
So those sweet ladies called you after I talked to them.
When you have an individual that comes in and videotapes and tries to go into areas that are for authorized personnel.
Well, I didn't walk. I asked him. I said, hey.
Now watch this carefully, because this is where the excuses start rolling in. A call came in. Someone felt uneasy. Someone thought maybe, just maybe, this guy was casing the place. And just like that, imagination tries to become justification. The chief even brings up post 9/11 fear, emotional reasoning to defend a legal misstep. But here's the truth. Fear is not law. Suspicion without evidence is not probable cause. And the filmer dismantles it piece by piece. Calm, sharp, relentless. Is it illegal? He asks. And again, no real answer, because there isn't one. The chief admits filming in public is legal, but refuses to clearly correct his officer. That silence, that's everything. That's how misconduct survives. Not through action, but through refusal to confront it.
I'll be down this hallway. She said, no, there's a sign there. I said, yes, ma'am. I won't go past that sign.
That is what prompted us to engage you in conversation to find out what your intentions were. If you're just going around filming, by all means, have at it.
Don't tell me that. Tell him that, please.
He's aware of.
No, I want you to.
He's one of my employees.
Honor your oath and honor your oath and tell this man that I am allowed to film as long as I stay within a public accessible area. Please tell him that. Tell him.
He's aware of it.
I want you to tell him, please. Make me feel better. You're a public servant. Please serve me.
You just heard me say it.
But I want you to tell him.
I'm not going to go into that. Okay?
So you won't correct your officer in public?
I'm not correcting him.
Can you tell him, please?
He knows because I just told it to
you. I want to document you telling your sergeant. I want you to document you.
Everybody on YouTube knows the same thing.
This isn't going to YouTube. This is going to the local news media because that is unbelievable that he's going to tell me that suspicion of me filming is enough to detain me, and you're going to allow him to tell me that?
I asked.
Yes.
You know you did.
I am going to allow him to do that because I explained to you the circumstances.
But was there a law?
We received a call by the general
How you doing,
public.
buddy?
I have the right to find out.
So we have the opportunity.
You don't have that right. I got a Fourth Amendment right to protect me from you.
Okay.
I have a Fourth Amendment right to protect me from idiots like you.
All right.
I have a right.
Now,
let me explain something.
No, I'm not insulting. The truth. No, I got a First
Okay.
Amendment right that allows me freedom of speech.
All right. So
it is on video, and the whole world's gonna see it. Okay, and I hope your family does.
Now we hit peak tension. The filmer demands accountability, not later, not behind closed doors, but right here on camera. Tell him, he says. Say it clearly. But the chief refuses. Why? Because correcting your own officer publicly takes humility. And that's exactly what's missing. The conversation spirals into frustration, but here's the key. The filmer is still within his rights. Even his words, his criticism, his tone, protected under the First Amendment. And that's something a lot of officers struggle with. The Constitution doesn't guarantee comfort. It guarantees freedom. The sergeant lingers, but she's still pushing, still trying to assert control where none exists. But the truth is already out. No crime, no justification, just a camera and authority that doesn't like being questioned.
this is over.
It is.
All right.
Y'all can go back inside.
You have a wonderful day.
I will. I promise I will do my best. Go ahead, follow suit, partner. Bye.
You still haven't identified.
And I'm not going to.
Why?
I'm not going to. Follow suit. Holler at your partner.
Because the chief said so.
No, because I'm telling you to. Bye.
No, you don't tell me anything.
I bet you're going to go in that door.
You have a nice
I bet
day.
you're going to go in that door.
You have a nice day.
I promise I will. Please leave. You're harassing me now. I've done nothing wrong. Please leave.
There's no need.
I'm not upset, but tell your sergeant to swallow his ego here and just leave.
No, the thing is
Tell your sergeant to swallow his ego and
I'm
leave.
asking you now, all right?
To do what?
We are de-escalating.
And I'm trying to de-escalate. No. I'm de-escalating.
Bringing it back up
How?
Because you're trying to belittle this individual.
No.
So
his ego is in
it's
effect,
over.
and now your ego because you're telling me I'm belittling. Okay, it's over. All right, I'm done talking.
You're
Okay,
creating a scene out here.
I'm not creating a scene.
necessary.
Y'all came out here. Adios. Thank you. I will try.
Even better weekend.
I will. Please, y'all be safe out there. All right, y'all be safe. I told you.
And just like that, it collapses. No arrest, no charges, just retreat. The officers walk away, the confrontation dissolves, and the reality becomes undeniable. This wasn't about safety. It wasn't about crime. It was about control and losing it. The filmer stands there, proving a powerful point. Knowledge is defense. A camera is protection. And ego? Ego is the real threat in situations like this. As everything winds down, one message hits hard. If this is how authority behaves on camera, imagine what happens when no one's watching. This isn't just one incident, it's a pattern. And that's why this matters. Document everything. Know your rights, because accountability doesn't come from silence. It comes from moments exactly like this.